If the denture tooth positioning and occlusal vertical dimension is acceptable, the current denture can be used to fabricate an edentulous radiographic guide for cone beam radiology to aid in the pre-surgical planning and to ensure implants are placed at ideal positions within the bone and at proper vertical height. The fabrication of an edentulous radiographic guide begins with taking impressions. In most instances, implants are recommended on the mandibular arch. This is to aid in the resistance and retention of the lower denture. An impression should be taken of the mandibular arch using the current lower denture as a custom impression tray. An impression should also be taken of the opposing dentition, whether natural dentition or a complete denture. And if needed, a bite registration should be taken to assist in mounting the casts. Finally, the patient's denture must be borrowed so a duplicate can be produced as a radiographic guide. The lab can generally return the denture within 24 hours since they only need the denture during the setup and flasking portion of the radiographic guide fabrication. Once a radiographic stent is fabricated, utilize the study models to determine ideal sites for implant placement. In order for the dentures to be retained by implants, restorative space must be planned for the implant abutment and attachment hardware, for example, ball, locator, ERA, Hadler bar, and their subsequent attachment apparatuses. Overdentures need 15 mm of space between the occlusal plane and the bone level, or 12 mm from the soft tissue to the occlusal plane, in order to accommodate this hardware. Insufficient planning will result in either poor aesthetics or inadequate denture acrylic thickness, leading to denture failure. In order to attain 15 mm of clearance, vertical bone height reduction may need to be performed at the time of implant placement. The radiographic stent should be modified by adding access holes to the occlusal or cingulum surfaces of desired teeth, or the acrylic lingual to anterior teeth over the residual ridge. Access holes to represent the restorative ideal positioning for implant path of placement. The guide is now ready for intraoral use during cone beam radiologic image acquisition.